very early in the morning for me here in Ferndale, Michigan. I'm a trans house mother here. Means I help look after the trans community. If I find trans folks who are homeless, I'll take them in, give them food, shelter, and a stable environment. I had two 20-something trans youths staying with me. They called me mother. I had made them my family. Evidently, I gave them too much trust because they stole my work keys and they looted the store that I work for. And then they disappeared. The company doesn't believe that I didn't play a part in it. And at any rate, they were staying with me. I was responsible for them. And I was responsible for those store keys. So they are holding me responsible for the losses. They've given me until October 10th to pay off the losses. I've already paid off what I could with my meager salary and savings. I still owe $1,652. Of course, they fired me right away. I have interviews this week and hope to get another job, but that's not going to help me in time. On top of this, they were supposed to shut off my power on Friday. I'm just lucky they haven't shut it off yet, which is part of the reason why I'm trying to hurry this video out. It's Sunday right now. I expect I'll lose my power on Monday. I also owe on my heating bill, my gas bill. The bank is threatening to close my bank account for an overdraft. And I'm being hit with several other bills as well. Before my transition, I was a highly regarded and well-known scientist. I was also an investigative journalist and science editor at a news outlet. I did some deep investigating into the George W. Bush administration, which got me onto the radar. They actually went after the entire news outlet and shut it down. They caught up with me a few years later, in 2010. I was growing hallucinogenic mushrooms and teaching people how to do it online. The FBI had been monitoring me for a while. They came in, took my mushroom operation and my computer, led to charges, some of which were obviously drummed up. After a 4-year pre-trial battle, I finally had to take a deal for the sake of my family. And so I went to prison and served 7 years for growing mushrooms that are now practically legal. I got out 3 years ago with nothing left, and it has been a big struggle ever since then. The only blessing that I've truly had is my transition and knowing who I truly am. If the company prosecutes me, as soon as they do, I will be placed back into federal custody. It's likely that the feds will take over the case, and I'll wind up back in prison again. I saw firsthand what happens to trans women in prison. It's one of my major causes to put an end to trans women being placed in men's prisons. If I go back, I know what awaits me. And so I'm asking, I'm begging, please help me. I have too much work to do here, too many people to help here, and I'm too valuable to the community. I'm exhausted. I have CPTSD. And all of this has put me into chronic PTSD for the last 3 weeks now. Anyway, please help if you can. And if you can't, please share this message. Whether you can help, whether you can post this, even if you just look at this and nod your head and say tough luck and move on. Bless you.